everybody, Miss Rawlins here. We have been talking about character traits, and I was reading this book with my son and I thought, wow, this is a really good example of what we've been learning in 3rd grade. So I wanted to share this book with you. It's called Scaredy Squirrel at Night and it's by Melanie Watt. Warning. Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone check under their beds before reading this book. Do you already see a character trait? All right, let's think about it. Scaredy Squirrel at Night by Melanie Watt. Scaredy Squirrel never sleeps. He'd rather stay awake than risk having a bad dream in the middle of the night. A few creatures Scaredy Squirrel is afraid could appear in a bad dream. Dragons, fairies, ghosts, unicorns, vampire bats, polka dot monsters. One of those does not feel like it belongs. Which one do you think doesn't belong? I'm not really scared of unicorns. Ghosts I can see, bats I understand, polka dot monsters, but unicorns do not seem as scary. I wonder why he thinks they're so scary. I think I disagree with his point of view right there. All right, let's go to the next part. So, he's very determined to stay awake by keeping busy all through the night. Scaredy's nighttime to-do list. Count stars. Should keep you occupied for a while. 2, play cymbals, loud annoying noise, is sure to keep you wide awake. 3, take up scrapbooking, keeps you well organized and productive. So, night after night, after night, after night, Scaredy avoids sleeping, but I like how that got really big. It makes me think things about to happen. Let's see. Oh. Side effects of sleepless nights may include energy loss, forgetfulness, drowsiness, moodiness, poor reflexes, hallucinations, confusion, and exhaustion. That's when Scaredy Squirrel comes face to face with something very alarming. I want to take a second and look at the word exhaustion. Do you see the word exhaustion up there? I'm wondering what it means, and I'm thinking that the picture could give us some clues. So when I look at the picture, I see Scaredy Squirrel, and his face is down on all his work. His arms are stretched out. He just looks like he is tired and maybe even frustrated, right? I think if we combine those ideas, that might be what exhaustion is like. He's just tired and almost grumpy and just, has just laid down his head. And that feels like me when I don't sleep very much. I kind of get exhausted. All right, let's keep reading. Today's horoscope, and it looks like they've circled this one. This must be what he was worried about. Let's see what it says. Get ready. At midnight, all your dreams will come true. Uh-oh. Do you remember what Scaredy was afraid of? He was afraid of having bad dreams. And now this says all his dreams will come true? I wonder how he feels about that. It's 11:43 on his watch. There's not a minute to lose. It's time to prepare for the worst. Look at his face. He's like, uh-oh. I wonder how he's going to prepare. A few things Scaredy Squirrel needs to face his bad dreams. Spotlight, cupcakes, banana peels, fire extinguisher, safety cones, fan, teddy bear, decoy. Sign, pillow and blanket, molasses. Molasses, that's a weird one. That's like syrup. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Bad dream action plan. Okay, let's get closer. Molasses will slow down a unicorn in a sticky situation. Dragons are a huge fire hazard. That's true, I guess. They do make fire. So keep extinguisher in tree. Place sign upside down so bats can read it. Okay, maybe the bats will not disturb him if they read the sign. Not a fan of ghosts. Start the breeze and they'll be blown away. Okay. Fairies have a sweet tooth. Distract them with cupcakes. Polka dot monsters can't spot banana peels. Watch them slip and slide. Oh, I like the pillow and blanket and the teddy bear. It says, creatures think I am sleeping here. I am here. Important. These creatures avoid light. Hide behind the spotlight. Switch it on at midnight and creatures will disappear. Remember, if all else fails, play dead until sunrise. So I guess just pretend to be sleeping. Okay. Let's see if it works. So, Scaredy Squirrel gets into position. As he counts down to midnight, his bad dreams seem to come true, one by one. Oh, yeah. But when he turns on the spotlight, oh, I can see all the things he's scared of. I see the ghost. Do you see the ghost? Unicorn. I see a dragon and a polka dot monster. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see what happens when the light comes on. Hungry intruders appear. This was not part of the plan. Look who it is. It was not really the things in his dreams. It's the other animals in the forest. Scaredy Squirrel panics. He steps in the molasses. He stumbles over a safety cone. He slips and slides on a banana peel. Oh my goodness. He lands on the pillow and plays dead. He did say if all else fails, play dead. And falls asleep. 1 hour later. 2 hours later. 8 hours later, Scaredy Squirrel finally wakes up. His face looks pretty happy now. What do you think? Benefits of a good night's sleep may include energy gain, sharper memory, good health, happiness, better reflexes, peacefulness, cleverness, and clear thinking. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about his bad dreams. He realizes they were just in his imagination and nothing horrible happened in the night. A good sleep has inspired him to get rid of a few things and replace his horoscope with something much more trustworthy. I wonder what's better than a horoscope. Let's see. A fortune cookie. The fortune cookie says sweet dreams. Haha. P.S. As for the fire extinguisher, well, a squirrel can never be too careful because he has fireflies beside his tree, and there's his fire extinguisher. Now, I noticed that Scaredy changed a lot in the story. In the beginning, I would definitely describe his character as, what do you think? What's kind of in his name? He was Scaredy Squirrel, right? He was very scared of everything. Now, think about some examples from our story. What are some examples of him being scared? Well, he had all the traps that he set, right? He talked about the things he was scared of, so some of the things he said showed us he was scared. But also the things he did. He built, let me find the page. He built his trap. That's something he did that showed that he was scared. But he changed a lot at the end of the story. When he had a good night's rest, it's like he was a totally different squirrel. So I want you to think about that. How he changed and how he was different at the end and why he was different at the end. And I'll read to you another day.